Hello and welcome to the Armory. Today we are actually going to be doing something a little different. We are currently working on an M16 A4 clone build. Originally this was just going to be a regular AR15 build, but I got my hands on the Knight Armaments handguard, the KAC M5 rail. So it kind of changed the build from just a regular AR15 to an M16 A4 clone build. We are waiting on parts on it. We're going to be seeing the barrel and everything else that we still need after the holidays. But what we did get in was our UTG fixed stock. And what we're going to do on this video here for this fixed stock is show you how we installed this. And there is a few modifications that I do want to make to the video. I will be making mention of one thing in the video that after I said something and went to go torque it down, I realized I was wrong, and I'm going to make my notations on that. So be aware of that. But if you like firearm related content, hit that like and subscribe button. Help this channel grow. The more likes you give, the more reach we can get out there. The algorithm doesn't really like us, so let's try to beat the algorithm here. So without further ado, here we go with the video. All right, let's pull this buttstock out here and see what we got going on. So we're gonna get this put onto here, and I'm excited about this actually. All right, let's get this opened up. Where's my knife when I need it? Sat down at the workbench and left the knife somewhere. Alright. So let's get the buttstock pulled out. Right off the bat, we got our screw. This will screw the buttstock onto the tube. Alright, so we'll pull that out here. Alright, so one thing, it tells you right here. Spring and buffer are compressed inside. Please point the cap downward and open with great caution to avoid any sudden spring release. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to pull the tube out, set the stock to the side. We're going to set the trash to the side. To be honest, let's take a look at this first. This actually feels pretty darn good. All right, so let's open this up. There we go, you saw that? Just wanted to pop on out. Alrighty, we got our spring, our buffer. So let's for now set that to the side here and start here. So I got the block here, so what we're going to do is we're going to tighten this on a vise. Unfortunately, my vise is outside, so you guys will not be following me for that. But we are going to do everything else right here. Let's go ahead, get our detent spring and our detent. When this is what holds the buffer inside. So we're going to set that in here, as you can see right here. We're going to come here, grab our buffer tube, and we're going to start threading it on. Or at least we're going to try. And while we're threading it on, I'm going to push down on the detent. You may not be able to see, but I'm going to push down and thread this on. And then eventually the detent will be locked into place. Now, this is where we're going to go outside and put this block in the vise. I don't have a vise down here just yet, so we're going to have to do this outside in our garage. But what we're going to do is we are going to take our tool, whether it's a 17 millimeter or our AR armorer's tool, and we are going to torque this to specifications, and those will be shown here for a moment. And we're going to torque it down, and we are then going to continue on with the buttstock installation. Alright, now that we got that torqued down, the next thing we are going to do is install the detent, the catch here, which we got to get the spring in there, and then we're going to take this spacer onto here. So let's go ahead, start with our detent here, set it in. Now we want to make sure, A, we don't lose anything, and B, we want to make sure this is in the right direction. So the best way to do that, make sure it's pointed in the right direction, set your pin in, and once you can't twist it until you can feel that it's in there. So we got that. We're going to put our spring in. Be careful not to lose it. Be careful not to bend it if you can. So now we got all this on. We're going to take our stock, and we are just going to slide it over like this. And as you watch here, we got that spring. We're going to watch it as we put it on, make sure everything lines up. We're going to take our screw here. You can put some Loctite on it. I probably will do that at a later time, but we're going to set that in here. Grab us a flathead, and I'll just hold it over here so you can see. Start screwing it in. Really don't have a torque spec on this, so tight is tight on this one. Give it a good feel. All right. I like to give it 3 little tugs just to make sure. And there we got it. We have our A2 stock on here. Make sure our buffer spring and tube go in correct. We're going to set these in. And voila. There we have it. Everything's together on this. Now we're ready to move on to the upper receiver. And with the barrel installation, when it gets here, we'll install the barrel. One thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to change a few things out on it, but that's okay. I was already expecting that. And then we're going to be putting our handguards on after that. So we'll see you then. If you like firearm related content or you wish to learn more, hit that like and subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and if you wish to support what we do, visit us at thearmoryhub.com. If there's anything you want to see, let us know in the comments below. Links are in the description. We will see you next time at The Armory.